Welcome back to Great Day St. Louis. The St. Louis Cardinals have been in the spotlight quite a bit lately, but it's not about playing baseball. The coronavirus has plagued the team, and with some insight into what is going on, we are joined this morning by former Cardinals and World Series champion Jim Edmonds. Good morning to you, Jim.
Morning, how are you?
I'm doing well, and let's get right into it because millions of baseball fans are wondering what is going on with our Cardinals.
Well, it's no different than what's going on with the rest of the world. I mean, it's all kind of unknown for everyone. Um, this situation for everyone is kind of unknown, like I said, and it's kind of spreading, and it's unfortunate. It's really hindering what's going on with baseball, but no different than everyone else. I hate to, use, baseball. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, baseball this, baseball that. But the real world is everyone's dealing with it. And it's the same thing, the guys are trying to get together and play, and one guy gets sick, another guy gets sick, another guy gets sick. And they're really trying to do their best to quarantine, but it's impossible in this kind of day and age. And especially when you have to play sports and be in a locker room so small.
So in your opinion, what is going to happen with the rest of the season for the Cardinals, but also for Major League Baseball in general?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting because if they get too far behind, I don't know how they can make it up. You really can't, it's like football, every sport. You can't play every day and play 2 games a day with a limited roster. And I only hope that they can catch up eventually and figure it out because my biggest fear is with the Cardinals right now, this is going on, but if it starts to spread to other teams, and you saw the Miami Marlins and a couple other teams got it shut down for a little bit and they got a hold of it. But if it spreads again to other teams and they start to get caught and go backwards, who knows what's going to happen? I know they don't want to shut it down, but I really think it's going to be hard for the Cardinals to catch up because they're really the only team right now that's behind the 8 ball. And try and play, say 50 games or so, or 55 games in 60 days is unheard of. And even to play, I think it's less now. It's, playing 50 games in 40 days, whatever. It's just going to be really, really hard to catch up.
And Jim, I'm sure this hits very close to home for you because you actually battled the coronavirus very early on in the pandemic. How are you doing now?
I'm doing great. My whole family battled it a little bit. It really went through our household. Just like anything else. I got it, my girlfriend got it, my daughter got it, even our nanny got it. And everyone was knocked down for a few days. It wasn't awful. It wasn't, it was flu-like. It wasn't life or death for anyone in our family. I got pneumonia with it, but it cleared up pretty quick. But like I said, this isn't just about, rich athletes and people that we watch on TV. This is an epidemic for everyone. And it's really hard to really figure out exactly what's going to happen. And we're doing great at home now. It was really early on in the stages of the epidemic. It was back in kind of early March, I believe. But we're all doing great now.
Well, it's so good to see you. Thank you for joining us with your insight. Jim Edmonds, a St. Louis legend.